Okay. Can you go on there and check it now? Well, I'll just hang out with whoever then. YouTube doesn't want me to go live today. Okay, good. Thanks, Chow. Hi, Leah J. Now get off your phone. Oh, people are jumping on. Now they're coming in. It's just YouTube's a little slow. Oh, I'm seeing some folks. Say hello, people. Hello, people. Yep. Hi, Jen. Hello, Trisha. Hi, Paula. Got some new folks on here. Hi. Hi, Jen Nelson. Where have you been hiding, Jen? All right, so we're going to play with some new hot foiling stuff, but we have some people jumping on, so we're going to wait a moment. I'm going to start with the Gemini, and then we'll move over to the Glimmer. I do have a couple pieces of Happy Mail. I do want to show you guys yesterday. Hi, Venus. Yesterday, I made this pop-up butterfly, and she has now glued properly. Her wing is not popping off anymore, and if you want to order this from Spellbinders, we have a link for Spellbinders. This is the geometric butterfly stencil and the pop-up butterfly die, which I showed the instructions on how to put it together yesterday. And these were the two cards that I had made. This one I made on camera yesterday. So you can check out my live yesterday on that. And let me know if you guys see Jennifer Tremblay, because she's the one that gifted me one of these plates. Trisha just got a Glimmer for her birthday. Yay! T, I am so sorry. I did not know you were online earlier. I jumped right off as soon as I saw you were live. I did not mean to step on your toes. Thank you, Chow. Okay, so I have a little bit of Happy Mail. And speaking of tea, this one came today. Aww, that's sweet. I'm going to apologize that I did not send Valentine's cards out to anybody. I didn't even give them to my kids, but this is super cute tea. And look at you. Is it? Wait, did you foil this or you cheated and used foil paper? Either way, it's beautiful. Look at the angel wings. Love it. Foil paper. I was like, we got tea on the foiling bandwagon. And this is from Emily Giroux in Canada. Emily's been a long time subscriber. Thank you, Emily. Very pretty. Then I have one from my girl, Tracy. Oh, I did remember you see. I remember seeing the frame live. Yes. So Tracy did heat embossing. This is heat embossed hearts and then some foil cardstock. Happy Valentine's Day. So I got one from T and one from Tracy. This is from Sherry Dowdy. Thank you, Sherry. Your color, like I keep touching this, Sherry. Like the coloring on here is just, I don't know if you stamped it or colored it, but either way, it's amazing. Fabulous job, Sherry. Hey, Jim. And this one, I'm going to apologize because it did come apart in the mail. This came to me on that snowy day. But I believe that these were probably connected on here. And this one is from, I think, Deb. Yep, Debbie sent me this one. So I will re-glue those back on. Unfortunately, our cold weather here in Pennsylvania, unlike warm Kentucky, it just bloop, came off. So I will fix that. Thank you, Debbie. And then I got one all the way from France. I think I'm supposed to share this one with Leah. This is from Anne-Marie all the way in France. I love when Anne-Marie sends me these little surprise packages. But she loves to do hot foiling, so she made this beautiful hot foil card here. A little note. And then she sent all of these stamped and cut out little goodies that I might share with Leah. Look at the dog. So, thank you, Anne-Marie. I know she watches late because of the time difference. And we have some stickers. So I got that. So that's what I have for Happy Mail. Yeah, we still have snow out there, although it melted. Like, it looked nice and sunny today, but it was very windy and cold. So Jennifer Tremblay, love Jennifer, sent me the waffle flower triple line hot foil plate, okay? So I'm gonna play with some new hot foiling plates. This is on low, my Gemini foil press. And then we'll switch over to my brand new Spellbinders Glimmer. And we'll try these hot foil plates. So I got the new, well, not new, new to me. Spellbinders was having a sale. You know me, sale. I can't resist. So this is how you build up your stash. When they have these sales, you don't pay full price. I mean, I think they were 25% off. Some of these were 40% off. So this is the diamond hot foil plate. And this comes with... it comes with the hot foil plate, and then it comes with these dies. And the design is the dies you can cut out and put in the center. So you foil this one, you cut this one out. And then this one is interesting. This is the Slimline Glimmer background, and it comes with a little happy birthday. And then we have polka dot strip, and the polka dot strip is, they have two. They have one that's the outline. I didn't like that one, which is similar to the diamond one. It was outlines, and then you die cut the circles. Girl, I ain't gonna do that. So this one is solid polka dot. So I went with that. And then of course we have Easter coming up. So this is was on sale, Glimmer of the Month kit from March 2020. But I couldn't pass up the little Glimmer Easter eggs and 3 different size Easter egg dies. Happy Easter Spring Wishes Hello, and the sentiment die. So if you're interested in any of these, I'm going to try to foil all of these out once on the foil press, and then I'll switch over to the Glimmer so you can see the versatility regarding either foiling machine that you have with using different company dies. So I hope this video is helpful for some of you. Okay, so I have some Hammermill 100-pound and some black heavy cardstock cut out just for fun, for versatility here. I might need to cut some more paper, but we'll start with this. Since I'm going to be using the Gemini foil press, I'm going to be using Gemini foil. When I go to the Glimmer machine, I will use Blue Bonnet foil because it works at a higher heat, but I don't want to warp my plate unnecessarily. So we're on low. We have the waffle flower plate in there, and we're ready to go. So I'm going to use Gemini foil press, paper craft foil, and we're going to go, I think 15 seconds should be good. Thanks, T. Jim, I've been following your Instagram handle, which I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's Mr. Inky Fingers. So if you guys are not following Jim's Instagram, it's Mr. Inky Fingers, and he does some amazing photography work, and I love looking at that. And it's like going to a museum when I get to see Jim's work. It's so artistic. So Mr. Inky Fingers, I think, is the name of it, if you want to follow Jim on Instagram. Okay, so we're going to do pretty side of the foil down, plain side up, and we're going to start with piece of Hammermill cut to 5.5 by 4 1/4. let's try to make sure we're doing this straight, Nance. Okay. And we're going to go no shim, 15 seconds on low, start. So what day is it? Tuesday? Happy Tuesday, everybody. I need a nap. That's why I came down here, because if I didn't get my hands into something, I would have went to bed early, and I don't want to go to bed early. And I'm running it through my Gemini Junior machine off camera. Jim says 4 days till Stamp Wars. Any guesses on who our sponsor is? I'm just going to give that a second to cool. Oh, well, T, you can stay up. I got to work tomorrow. And here we go. Oh, that's really pretty. Wow. Okay, I'll admit it. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, that's really pretty. And of course, I'm going to keep my negative foil to use with my solid hot foil plate. I'm going to do one on black. I'm not going to do them all on white and black. I just really want to see what they look like, but I need to see what this one looks like on black. And I'm just doing black or white because I'm lazy. You can use any color, foil card, colored card, whatever you want to use to your heart's content when it comes to hot foiling. Don't ever feel like you're restricted with hot foiling, because you're not. Hot foiling is very freeing. It's not as picky as toner foiling is. Hello, Cheryl. Hi, Dawn. Hey, Karen. So, if you are new to my channel or new to hot foiling, please don't hide in the shadows in the background. Please ask questions. I don't want to get into my hot foiling versus toner foiling monologue because a lot of you are familiar faces here, but I know there's a lot of new people that kind of jump on and watch from the shadows, which is fine, but don't think that your question is a stupid question because someone else... Okay, be quiet. Thank you. Someone else is asking the same question, but they're afraid to ask, so we encourage it. Ask your questions, and I will answer it for you. But I have a ton of videos on toner foiling, which is foiling with a laminator, mink, deco foil, transfer foils, they're called. That's completely different from what we're doing here. This is a Gemini foil press hot foiling system, which works with these hot foil stamps. They're not dies. Hi, Melanie. So these hot foil stamps, sometimes we call them hot foil dies, but they do not cut anything. So we're going to use pressure from a die cutting machine and the heat from this to impress our design into paper, but we're not cutting anything. So you need a hot foiling machine, special hot foil stamps, special hot foil, and a die cutting machine. So that's what determines your success with hot foiling. And there's a lot of companies out there making hot foil plates. Oh my gosh, you guys, the foil porn is on point tonight. Come on, it is gorgeous. I need my stiff brush because we do have a little bit of overfoiling there. All right, so in my little squares here, you can see where the foil is a little bit overfoiled. It's overlapped. So we take a stiff brush, I like a stencil brush, and you can see how that just pops right out of there. You want a soft bristled stiff brush so that you don't scratch your foil, but you can see how it takes all of that excess foil out of the corners there. That's because of how tight the design is. Okay, and then we take a soft brush and hopefully get that all to come off. Not my dusty brush, a different brush. Now I have gold flecks all over my desk. Okay, this is gorgeous. Yes, Jen, stunning. Yep, just brush off that excess. Now, if you have some overfoiling, we have some overfoiling here in the corners. You're going to take a mono sand eraser and take that off. Or in my case, I'll just cut it off. Pretty, perfect, gorgeous. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, green would be great. Oh, green with gold, yes! Leah, hand me a piece of dark green paper out of my stash over there. Hurry, my child! Yeah, a dark green, a deep dark green. I have a whole brand new pack of green paper. It's like 4 different colors of green in there. Of course it's well, this is Hammer Mill and this is Recollections. Seaweed, this will work. And this is some 65-pound cheap crap. I don't know who makes it. It came out of my scrapbook stash. Look, I think it's even sun faded. I always cut to 5.5 by 4 1/4. That way it's a little larger than what I usually will use it for. But this way, if I have any mistakes with my foiling, especially along the edges, it will cover that. It will be able to, I'll be able to trim it down. And I'm using the Gemini paper craft foil so that I can keep my machine on low. And I only have it on a 15-second timer. So again, when you're doing hot foiling, your foil temperature, your temperature is based on the foiling company you're using. So if you're using Gemini paper craft foil, not their multi-surface foil, but their paper craft foil, you always use it on low. The timer is based on the size of the die. Even though this is a large die, the images themselves are pretty delicate. So 15 seconds is more than enough time to get that paper craft foil to transfer. If you're using Spellbinders foil, Bluebonnet foil, Couture Creations Go Press and foil, then you need to go to a medium or a high heat setting, and you're going to probably need to increase your time to around 30 seconds. You should never need to do 2 minutes on a foiling plate. If you're doing 2 minutes, something's wrong. And I have a little piece of Cricut heat safe tape on here just to give this a little hinge. And it's like $4 and change on my Amazon shop. Ice skating is doing good. She is doing really well. She had her 4th lesson this week. I'm going to switch this plate out while we're waiting. I'm going to go to something else. So I'm going to open my new ones here. Let's start with the diamonds. But you know, she's doing really well with ice skating. She's still interested, which is great, because if you know 9-year-olds, they don't stay interested very long in anything. And she's got 2 more classes, and then she graduates to level 2. Okay. Oh, my tape just came unstuck. I don't really need the tape. I just have it there. All right, so we're going to give that a moment to warm up, and we're going to reveal this one. Oh, you were so right, Dee. Look at that green and gold. Oh my gosh, I want to go put on a, what's it called? Is it a kilt? You would think being Irish and Scottish, I would know these things. To be fair, I haven't gone to Scotland yet, only Ireland. Hey, Simon! It is gorgeous. It's gorgeous, darling. Okay, so I've switched to the Spellbinders. We'll go through and I'll just do a real quick sampling of the Spellbinders one, and then we'll switch over to the Spellbinders machine. And again, my goal here is just to show you how different dies, different foils work in different machines. You really should not feel restricted in crossing your products over. You've spent quite a bit of money on them, so you want to make sure that you're getting the most use out of what you bought. So if you have a Gemini machine, yes, you can use other companies' foils and dies, and the same thing with the foil press. Okay, 15 seconds on, oh, what am I timing it for? I don't even have any foil or paper on there. Whoops, try again, Nance. Oh, this is a very thin one. We're just gonna do the edge of the paper here. Yeah, I'm not ready. That's good enough. Okay, so, let's start that again. So, yes, that one was sent to me by Jennifer Tremblay. Thank you, Jennifer. It is from Waffle Flower Crafts, and it's called the Triple Line Diamond Foil Plate. And I'm pretty sure you can probably pick it up at scrapbook.com. So, I'll look everything up and put the links on there for you guys when we're done. Yeah, Susie, I don't think my YouTube notifications were working. I tried to go on like 3 times. So, Chow put it in the group. Okay, let's see how this looks on white. I'm going to move on to the other one here. We're not going to worry about die cutting right now. Let's try this one with the polka dots, polka dot strip. Yeah, YouTube's didn't want me to go live today. It's okay. I'm glad you guys are here. Sometimes a smaller group is better. We're going to have a big group on Saturday night. Yes, I did take advantage of the Spellbinders sale. You got me, Susie. She got me. Oh, I just totally bent that. Be careful. This one's a little delicate. She got me busted. Where did I put the other piece? This one I'll do in black. Give that one a few seconds. Okay, that is cool. Oh, I like that. And then, like I said, it comes with the dies. If you wanted to be particular, you could die cut these out of colored paper or whatever, and then press that, glue them to the center. So it has the hot foil plate and these cutouts if you wanted to use them. But I like it like this. Very cool. Very modern. I like the geometric shapes. And then I save this because, of course, you know, we can use the solid plate. We can use the Crafty Critta toner sheets. Yes, so we save that. That looks awesome. All right, I think this one is warm enough. Yes, the reverse foiling is going to look cool with that one. So originally I didn't know T was live. That's my fault. I didn't check. I jumped on and immediately I saw T was on, so I jumped off. So after T was done, I tried to jump on again and it wouldn't post my notifications. So I waited a minute and then tried to go back on again. And finally I was like, okay, I'm not going to wait for YouTube to send notifications. I figure if we put it in the group of enough of you in the Foiling Snobs Club will see it to hang out with me. And for those that missed it, I'm sorry, but that's what replay is for. Okay, let's see how this one looks. I'm excited to see this one. I have this thing for polka dots ever since I was a kid. I'm going to let that cool. I'm going to take this off over here. And this one you can use as a slimline. I'm not going to do it as a slimline, but it says on the instructions that you can, and I think this is a great idea because you guys saw me try to do the slimline one from Simon Says Stamp and it didn't work out. So what it says to do is to do one side and then flip your paper over and do the other side. And because this is an abstract confetti design or snow, you don't, oh bless you, you don't have to line it up perfectly, which is really cool. So you can use this as a single, or you can use it and turn your paper around and make it a slimline. Where the one slimline die hot foil die that I have from Simon Says Stamp is just way too big and it damages your plates trying to use it. Okay, let's reveal this guy. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I love it. Perfect foiling. Queen of Replay. Oh, well, it's nice to have you back on here, Karen. So, Cheryl, what they should have said was it's designed to work with the full-size Gemini machine. But yeah, it doesn't work real great with either of the machines. It works better on the foil press than it does the Glimmer, but I actually have a note on there not to use it in one of the machines. I think it's the Glimmer because it started, well, here you can see it cut in, this little indent cut into my top plate there. That's from that, oh, I'm off camera. That's this indent right here. That's from using that large die. So maybe it was the Glimmer it worked better in, but it actually dug into my old Glimmer plate, has indents in it where it was digging in. Be right back. I'm gonna grab something to eat. Yes, go do that, T. And that's why I try everything out, Cheryl, so that we don't have mistakes like that on your machines. It's okay for me to break my machine. I don't want you to break your machine. Hi, Diana. Okay, so this is the last one I'm going to do on here. And then I'm going to take this off of here. I'm going to turn this off and let it cool down. And we're going to switch to the other machine so you guys can see how it foils those exact same dies. And we're going to switch to Blue Bonnet foil. Okay, so this is the, what's the name of this confetti one? Slimline confetti background, and it also comes with a happy birthday you can put in the middle. Ooh, in the winter time, this is going to be great for snow. Ooh, I should have did rainbow foil. But you can use it on an A2 card and then just do that happy birthday on there. You can do happy birthday down here. Rainbow foil with this would have been done. I would have been done with the card already. That would have been really cool. But in the winter time, this will make a nice snowy background. So yeah, this one's called Slimline Confetti. And then like I said, their idea is if you're going to do a Slimline card, put it in one time this way, then switch your paper around and do it this way. And then you can put happy birthday in the middle. So that'll be really pretty too. So I like this. I like the versatility of this one. I like when my money gets stretched. I can use it in more than one way. Okay, so we're going to move that. I'm going to bring my Glimmer and my die cutting machine over. I might have to cut some more paper for us here in a second. Hi, Cynthia. I only have one available outlet, so give me a second here. I have to unplug and move the other machine in order to plug this one in. I did post my unboxing video of the new Glimmer today and showed how I taped my plates together. Someone did ask me where to buy. These are the old Glimmer tongs. These are the Gemini tongs. This is the new Gemini wand. I'm not going to open this. I'm going to open mine. So I wanted to just show you guys. Oh, let's turn this on so it heats up. So that'll take a few minutes to warm up. So I wanted to show you guys the difference here in magnetic property. Science class now. This is the old Glimmer tongs. And what you do is you squeeze the tong together. And through this circle, you grab your magnetic plate. Okay, mine's not working right now. Okay, there we go. And then when you're done, you just open the tweezers and it will fall down. Okay, here's the Gemini ones. Works the same way. The Gemini ones are a little bit nicer. I will admit to that. Okay, and then here's the new Glimmer wand. Okay, it's okay for smaller stuff. Okay, and then you just press the button to release it. Okay, but these are a little bit stronger, so I do prefer to use these. I could not find any place. You can buy this separately from Spellbinders. I couldn't find any place selling these separately, so if you find them sold separately, let me know. The best thing I found as an alternative are Mechanics magnetic pickup tool. So it's a telescopic magnetic pickup tool, and it's just telescopic. It has a magnet on the end, and then you can pick up that way, but there's no release then. But I don't know where you can buy just these magnetic handles. You can buy this, and I did buy it thinking, oh, I'm gonna be cool and buy that, but it's not as strong. Now, maybe if you taped a Misty magnet to this, but then it wouldn't release. It won't be able to release. So, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to play with the exact same dies, but we're going to play in my Spellbinders Glimmer. It is warming up. And I'm going to cut some paper real quick while we're waiting, just so we have a little bit more paper to play with here. Well, we have the green paper. We'll bring that in. Okay, so Lady Fair says Gemini foil press tweezers you can get from Crafter's Companion and Joann's. Okay, I did not know that. Good. Good. They are cool foiling plates. I am Gift Bearer. Nice to see you. What's that? Okay, so everything I have cut here is A2 size. Everything I've done here is 5.5 by 4 1/4, so you can cut it down because that's the most frequent size cards I make. I can cut a piece of paper down and we can try doing Slimline if you guys want to see that one on Slimline. Oh, this is so pretty. I love this. I really like this idea, T. You're a genius. Let me cut some papier down for you guys. Now, the Glimmer machine heats up much hotter than the Gemini foil press. You can't control the heat, so when you're using the Glimmer machine, I do recommend Glimmer foil, Couture Creations, Go Press and Foil, or Blue Bonnet foil. Violetta is an amazing person. It's a small one-person shop, you guys, so be patient with her. The only place you can order is through her Facebook page. She does not have an Etsy shop, so keep that in mind too. I'm going to bring my Platinum machine in off to the side here. Some pretty foils while we're waiting for that to heat up. And again, if you have questions or you're new, go ahead and ask. If I miss them, one of my teams will see them. The black cardstock is, I think it is, hold on. Yes, it is Michael's Recollections 110 pound on the black cardstock. Yes, ma'am. The white is 100 pound hammer mill. And then the green is just some green paper out of my stash, which is really flimsy, but whatever, it still foils pretty. Okay. All right, we're just waiting for the Spellbinders machine to go green. I'm gonna put the waffle flower plate in there first and let it warm up. Hi, Debbie. I just showed your beautiful card. Okay, so that'll warm up in there while I cut this down. I did an unboxing video that went up today. So if you haven't bought a Glimmer machine yet, the #1 question I get asked is, which machine do I like better? Which one do I recommend? Ooh, I have never tried Black Bristol, Cynthia. That sounds interesting. And my answer is, it depends on your die cutting machine. If you have a Gemini machine, then you want to go with the Gemini foil press. If you have a Gemini Junior, you don't need to buy anything else. If you have the full-size Gemini, you do need to buy the larger platform and adapter plate that goes with the full-size Gemini. The regular Gemini foil press will not work in the full-size Gemini. It has a special adapter plate that it needs to work. If you don't have a Gemini machine and you have a Big Shot, a Big Kick, Sizzix brand machine, the new Switch, Vagabond, or the Spellbinders Platinum machine, and this is the new Aqua Spellbinders Platinum 6, any of these will work with the Spellbinders machine. I think if you're in the US, it's easier to find this machine. If you are in Europe or the UK, it's easier to find the Gemini machine. But I have links to where to find both foiling machines to try to help you guys out. Okay. where I use the opal foil. I don't remember which video that was, but I can use it again tonight. We'll start with that. So the opal foil just gives you a tone on tone subtle effect. Man, I hope I put it face up the right way. Oh yeah, that feels sticky. And we're going to do that on white cardstock so you can see how subtle it is. Okay, and we're just going to hit the button, the timer button. It's going to blink for about a minute, and then we will run it through the machine. Jennifer, I'm showing your new awesome present. I love it, Jennifer. I'm going to have to send you something special. Susie, my honest opinion is don't waste your money. I understand the cutter tool is designed to help you to cut your foil straight. It's magnetic. It has these cool little blades. I use scissors or I use my rotary cutting tool, and I think either one of those work fine without having to buy something else to keep on my desk and something else to figure out how to store. And honestly, for the work I've seen a lot of people using it, you know, by the time you get it out, put your foil inside, put this thing on top of it. Now I got to figure out if it's straight and cut it. I've already gone through and sliced my foil with scissors. So that's just my opinion on it. And I use my rotary tool. Okay. So this is the new Glimmer. It's the same as the old Glimmer, except my old one blew up. And I use the opal foil. And I must have put it on right because I didn't foil my plate, which is good. And it is slightly overfoiled, because that's okay. There we go. So I have some slight overfoiling here. Can the camera pick that up? Do you guys see that? See it? So we're just going to take a stiff brush. Let me cover this. You take a stiff brush and you push it wherever that overfoiling is. I know it's hard to see on this opal foil, but it will push all of that foil out of the way. I just did the same thing with the gold foil. I never use these brushes for blending, so I use them for foiling. But that's the effect you get from the opal foil. It's just a very pretty translucent foil. Hi, Lori. And that plate is beautiful. And I'll show you guys all of the samples we made. And then this one, since I have overfoiling, it really kind of pulled out the foil in there. I probably wouldn't use this whole thing, but I would still foil this and cut it out and maybe use it as like a background. Jennifer, wait till you see what we made. Oh my God, girl, I'm gonna show you. All right, let's put that on over here. So I did the first part of this video with the Gemini foil press. The second part of this video, I'm using the Spellbinders Glimmer. I have my waffle flower plate in there. We'll do one more since Jennifer just joined us and she's the one that sent it to me. And I'm going to use beautiful blue bonnet foils. That might not be big enough. That's okay. Ooh, that'll look pretty on green. Yes. Do that. Okay, click it. The opal polish is from Spellbinders. And I do have a Spellbinders link if you guys could please remember to use that. community, please. Please remember my affiliate links. It really helps me buy more foil. Foil's not cheap, you guys. And I go through a lot of it. Yes, wedding, anniversary, sympathy. You can use it for anything. So I've pre-cut some Hammermill white card to 5.5 by 4.25. The black is Heavy Recollections 110-pound card. We've already foiled some beautiful pieces. This is done blinking. Once it's done blinking, that means our minute is up. And that's all it is a 1-minute timer. The heat is always high on the Glimmer. So that's why you want to be careful which foils you use. The Gemini Papercraft foil does not work really well in this machine. It overfoils. So you want to use Spellbinders, Glimmer foil, or you want to use Bluebonnet foil, or you want to use Gold Crescent foil. Now that time I only put it through once because I think this new machine is really high pressure, which is good, but I don't want to deal with overfoiling. So that's why I only ran it through once. So let's see how we did with just running it through once. And this is just some orange sparkle foil from Bluebonnet, and this is just cheapy 65-pound green cardstock. I may have needed a shim. Oh, no shim needed. Are you shimming me? Wow, you guys. What? And with hot foiling, you don't need any specialty paper, except when you're doing a solid plate. Then I'm going to recommend maybe needing specialty paper, just depending on how your machines work together. The solid plate, and we can show some of that at the end here if you guys want, but the solid plate, really, you need overfoiling. So you need all of this to transfer, and in order to do that, you have to have a lot of pressure. And so the solid plate provides some of that. But you want to save all of these sheets so that we can reuse these on the solid plate. And I'm saving everything on the side here so we can come back to those shortly. Cheryl liked my little pun. Okay, let's move on to, oh, I forgot. I meant to cut a Slimline piece of paper. I'm going to do the polka dots. I'm going to put that in here and let that warm up. And while that's warming up, I'm going to cut a Slimline. Okay, so Slimline is 8.5 by 3.5, right? Need a bigger desk. Okay, so we're gonna cut this 3.5. Fabulous. Okay, so we have 3 Slimline panels we're going to try to foil here. Okay. So my light is green. Oh, I keep forgetting to put foil on there first. Come on, Nance, get your stuff together. So this is a blue faceted foil from Bluebonnet. I think we can put this on there. Forgetting to bring it in view for you guys. Okay, so you always want the shiny side down because, again, hot foils have adhesive built into them, and that's how they stick to your paper, is the heat and the pressure from the machine and your die cutting machine press into the foil. All right, so we'll let that warm up a second. I should just keep cutting foils, shouldn't I? And these foils I'm using are from Bluebonnet, and they're online on Facebook. And she's just a really amazing person. Her foils are great. She has great customer service. She ships quickly. Her foil is beautiful foil. She's very reasonably priced. So we want to always try to support small mom and pop companies when we can. And I can tell you Bluebonnet is one of those amazing companies. Okay, that is done blinking. Where's my buddy Abraham at? I haven't seen him yet tonight. Okay, I did go twice with that one. So this is the polka dots. Let me take that one off. I'm gonna try to move fairly quicker here for you guys. And let's do the diamonds. I don't want to break my new machine with a 3-hour hot foil live like I did last time. And you know, as I said to one of my friends earlier today, the people that are doing, you know, 3-hour lives, I don't know, but they got to have some swamp butt after that. So no, it's getting very warm already down here. Okay, the diamond is in and it's warming up. All right, here we go. Ooh, Audrey's put me on the spot. That's so pretty. That is pretty. We have a little bit of overfoiling just right here. Gone. It's gone now. I took care of it. Okay, that is gorgeous. So Audrey, I would say that would depend on how comfortable you are with knowing the different types of foils. And I mean that because a lot of people buy the Gemini foil press because it's electronic. You run it through your machine. And I do think it's convenient because you're running it through an electronic machine and it doesn't really need any shims. They're designed to be together. But a lot of people get confused by the types of foil and the timing between Gemini foil and the other machines and changing the timer and heat settings. And when you get confused, you get frustrated and then you don't want to foil anymore. So if you have the Spellbinders Platinum machine and you're just starting out with hot foiling, the easiest foils to get on the market right now are Spellbinders foil or Bluebonnet foil. If you're in the US, if you're in the UK, I recommend a company on Facebook. It's Di's page. It's called Foiling with the Go Press and Gemini Foil Press Facebook page. And she sells hot foils in the UK. They're easier to get and you don't have to think about any timing. You don't have to think about any heat settings because it's only one heat setting and one timer. Now here we have some overfoiling little spots there. And again, I'm just going to go in with my Mono Sand eraser and they come off fairly easily here. Now obviously I'm in a little bit of a rush here because I'm on camera, but I just wanted to show you guys, do not freak out when this kind of stuff happens. You just go in and you do a little cleanup, and I didn't do it perfectly there, but obviously if you took your time to work that, baby, work it. Anyway, you guys could, you know, figure it out. So that's still very pretty. I can put a little happy birthday sentiment on here, and I'm done. Let me show you how gorgeous this hot pink foil is, though. I think it was because my foil's too big. Honestly, I think I just had too much foil, too much sagging. Remember I told Leah nobody likes sagging? It's the same thing. You really want to cut your foil really precise if you can. Nancy, lazy crafter, I don't do that as well as I could. I'll do that one again. I'll cut my foil a little closer this time. Or try to. Try to make it a little more exact. Okay, so I'm a little more exact, and I'm going to do the black. I probably still have too much foil in there. We're going to do the heavier foil card. Give that a minute. Okay, let's cut some more foil. There's Abraham. I just said, where's Abraham? I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do. I'm going to get the rainbow foil out because we want rainbow foil for that bad boy. So for you guys who were asking about the Switch, Abraham and Marissa both have gotten the Switch, and I think you guys mentioned it's $1.99 on scrapbook.com or $1.99 at Hobby Lobby. My Hobby Lobby didn't have it when I went to look, but my Hobby Lobby is always 2 weeks behind the times. So they seem to like it, and they said it does work with the Glimmer machine. And Marissa posted a link in FSC. And she's posted quite a few videos on it. She's done a lot of playing around with it. Okay, so this one is the diamond one. So let's see how this one did. I think we have less overfoiling. Do we? Oh, we have more overfoiling. Girl, that is too tight. Not something you want to hear. So I would say in this case, less heat. When that timer's going off, I would probably leave this on the timer for half of that time. So that timer is a full minute. Because this, and it's this foil. This foil's quick to transfer. I would probably do less timing on this to get it that way. But I'll go through and erase all my overfoiling in there. Still pretty with that silver. It's not always perfect, but there's always a way to try to fix it. All right, I want to do the Slimline one because that's the one we've all been waiting on. Let's get that one out. So many things, so little time. Okay. So we're going to start, and I'm going to bring this in so you guys can see it. I'm going to put it at the top there. And I'm going to use Spellbinder's Glimmer Rainbow Foil. You use what you got. Only because I don't know. I always feel like if you're doing a rainbow card, a birthday card, it should be rainbow. Confettis should be all different colors, in my opinion. But you do you. Whatever works for you. Okay, and then I'm going to bring my Slimline die cuts here. Put that on there. Count down 1 minute on the timer. Clean up my mess going on over here. Foil explosion all over my desk. scrap pieces of foil. We got crusty foil. We got good foil. I think my daughter ran away. Leah? She did run away. She abandoned us. I guess I should have another piece of this ready. Abraham has his heater on in case it gets cold. There's 5 inches of snow outside my window, Abraham. Although Abraham's in Miami. Okay, we're done blinking here. Let's run it through. Probably should have only run it through once. That could be the other reason I'm getting excess foiling, because this machine is it's just tighter. It is. It's a little thicker. Okay, so now we're gonna bring our other piece of foil in and do like this. And ooh. I'm gonna kind of cheat here a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna work, but let's try it. Let's put that happy birthday in there. What? Which way did my stripes go? Not that it matters, but I do want my stripes to kind of matchy here. No. I want to do this. Here we go. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Now we're going to, so I know that this stops right where the foil stops. I'm going to put that like that. Whammy! Let's see if it works. Timer. Okay. And while it's doing that, I'm going to continue cleaning my desk. So we are currently using the Spellbinders Glimmer Slimline confetti background, which comes with this confetti, and you foil it twice on each edge of the Slimline card to get it across the Slimline without breaking your machine. And it has this fun happy birthday sentiment. So that's one we're using right now. This one with the polka dots. This is the Spellbinders solid polka dot strip. Okay. Then we have the Spellbinders diamonds. And the diamond is the outline of the diamonds. It's called diamonds. And then it has this separate cutting die, and what you do is when you're done foiling, you take your cutting die and cut out whatever you want and glue that to the inside of your diamonds if you wanted a kind of solid look, if you wanted a different look. And then I did also use, Jennifer sent me the new waffle flower triple line diamond foil plate. And I do have samples because I did all of these on the foil press first and then moved over to the Glimmer. So I'm going to show you all of those in just one moment, guys. So let's bring this one in. So we did one half of the Slimline. Now we're doing the other half of the Slimline. I'm only going to roll to the middle and then go back. Although I probably should go all the way through because that happy birthday die is in the middle. All I was thinking when it went snap was my die probably jumped and now I'm going to have double foiling, but we'll find out. Alright, I'm going to turn my machine off so it cools down a little. And then I'll bring in all of my samples for you guys. Oh, no, I'm going to leave it on because you guys want to see some, solid foiling plate, right? We want to foil some of the negatives. Do I have that still on my desk? Yes, I do, because I don't clean anything. Here we go. So let's put that in there. We'll do a little bit of negative foiling. Okay, leave that in there. All right, here we go. Bum-ba-da-da. I knew that was going to happen. What did I say when I heard that click? Double foiled my sentiment. It jumped. But you know what? That's okay, because I can foil it, cut it out, and glue it on there, because that still looks good. I ain't mad. Nancy can fix it. When I heard it click and felt the jump, I was like, I bet my die moved. And it did. That's okay, because this still looks amazing, and I can go back, foil that on a sentiment, on a plain sentiment strip, and glue it on top of there. But that's how you make a Slimline hot foil die. Kudos to Spellbinders for figuring it out without breaking our machines. Right? Kudos to Spellbinders. Thank you, Spellbinders. I will say that I think Spellbinders is the best value when it comes to hot foil dies, because they make a lot of their hot foil dies with the surrounding surrounding die cut too. And a lot of the other companies charge a lot more money for their foil dies, and they don't sell it with the outline die. So I give kudos to Spellbinders for coming out with a Slimline die that's not going to break the machine. So that's how you do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That looks amazing. So I'm not going to worry about this. I will refoil this on another piece of card, and I'll glue it on there to cover it. Whammy bammy. That makes me very happy. This makes me very happy. Look at that rainbow foil. It's so pretty. Who wouldn't want that for a card? Oh, so beautiful. Okay, moving on. All right, so this one, I got a little overfoiling, and I think I probably should have just ran it through once. I ran it through twice. Same thing, though. This is still perfectly usable. I just have to go in and clean all of this up, and I'll put a cool sentiment on there to cover it up. Or I can make this a background piece. I can always go back in and foil this side. Now, somebody did ask, okay, if you were going to use that twice, how would you foil that twice? Well, I would look through here, see that I can line it up, put some tape on here, and do the hinge method. If you're not familiar with the hinge method, you take some washi tape, and I'm not going to show it right now, but on here. Are any of my admins still on here? Can somebody put the Spellbinders link up for these beautiful people? But once I have this lined up, then I would flip this over, put my foil there, flip it back down, and tape it in place, and then put it through my machine. And then you know you have it lined up perfectly. So on a pattern like this, it's really cool that you can do that. Thank you, T. Thank you, Chow. All right, so we're not going to do that today, but that's how you would line that particular one up. And it's the same thing with the polka dot one. Okay, so here it is again. Beautiful. Here's the polka dot one. I love this one. So cool. Here is the waffle flower one using Spellbinders Opal Polish. Here is the same confetti one, but instead of using it on a Slimline, we just did it on A2. And you can still use this. Maybe you're not a Slimline person. You know, I know some negative people like that who just won't do Slimline. You can still put this happy birthday on here, and you still have an A2 size card. So that, I like stretching the dollars on that Spellbinders Slimline confetti. Here's the polka dots again. Fabulous. Hi, Connie. Here's the diamonds again, and this one I did on the foil press. So I think my Glimmer, it is brand new. It is very tight. It will loosen up because I know the old one did. And then I will get less overfoiling and more perfect foiling. I am more versed in my foil press, so I'm a little biased because I know exactly how my foil press works. I'm still getting to know my new Glimmer. But I'm a lot better with the Glimmer than I used to be. So these are all the waffle flower ones that I did. It was T's ideal to do it on green for St. Patrick's Day. So there's green with gold, green with orange, black and gold, white and gold, opal. Think of all the different occasions you could do with these backgrounds. You could do wedding, you could do anniversary, you could do sympathy, you could do congratulations, you could do anniversary, you could do masculine, birthday, thank you, thinking of you, St. Patrick's Day. So many different ways that you can use these foiling backgrounds, and you switch up the colors any way you want, right? And how many did I do? And I only had one really. I mean, I only messed up on this one because I should have stopped and I didn't. And I knew it as soon as I did it. You saw me pause like, oops. But all of these are usable. There's really only one that's going to take some work for me, and that's the diamond one, this one, which is still usable. It's not a problem. Karen's like, you had a hate relationship with that Glimmer. I did, Karen. It took a long time for me to figure the Glimmer out. And you know what the secret was? This is the secret to me and the Glimmer getting along. Was tape. Okay, I don't know that anybody else has done this, but I taped my plates together. And as soon as I learned that, I had a lot less of this. This was how every single time I foiled, it came out. And that's because the foil press has a little lip. So when you're foiling with the foil press, there's nowhere for your dies to go because there's a little lip there that holds the plates to the platform. And the Glimmer, these plates are willy-nilly. They're hanging out free everywhere. And I was like, no, we got to rein these plates in. So by me figuring out taping my plates together and taping them on the side, I have a lot less of this. A lot less. And the reason it jumped this time is because I was going from one side to the other, and where I should have stopped and my gut told me to stop, and I thought, oh, okay, we'll see. And I kept going. That's why it jumped. But I used to get this on every single time I foiled, and it drove me crazy. But now I don't get that because I taped my plates together. Hi, Karen. How would you avoid that with the happy birthday? Yes, Cynthia, I would say foil it separately would be the best thing to do with that. Yes. Yep. It just makes it a lot easier. Okay, so now we have the solid Pink Fresh Studios hot foil plate on here. I do not have the waffle flower one, so I cannot attest to that one yet. But this is the Pink Fresh Studio ones, which works great. Here's another new thing I noticed about the new Glimmer versus the old Glimmer. See how this is blinking? The old Glimmer didn't do that. The new Glimmer, oh, that's a great idea, Venus. That's a great idea. The old Glimmer would just turn red, and you would never know if it was heating up or not. The new Glimmer, you actually have to make a connection, and it stays solid. So you know that there's contact between the platform and the heating unit. If I plug in my old one, which I put away, the old one just blinks. There's no contact. So that tells me my contacts went bad. That electrical contact went bad on the old Glimmer. And I did email them and let them know that, you know, that the old Glimmer died. It is the platform, because this heating platform works well in the old one as well. Works fine. So they are aware. I did ask them to consider selling separate platforms. So when I hear, I will pass the word on to you guys. And so for you guys that have had your machines, I know a lot of you said after 2 years or so, again, depending on how much you use it, that may be the thing. It just stopped heating. It could be that platform. So hopefully Spellbinders will listen to our, concern and offer that. But it could be what do you call it? It could be a shortage too, you know, supplies and things like that. I don't know, you know, the world is so crazy right now. All right, so now we have a hot solid plate on here. And no, the old one had a place for the cord too. Yep. All right, so now we're going to take our negative foil or our waste foil of some of those designs we've already done. Okay, so now we have all of this foil here. What do we do with this? So this is where the solid plate comes in handy, and it's still only like 20 some dollars on my Amazon site if you want to get it. I will always say that I did not want to get it. Was not going to pay $35 for it. I did not pay for this. Stacy, Tracy, and Chow sent it to me. But now that the price is around 20 something dollars, I think it's worth it. Before, I thought it was way overpriced. Okay. Yes, I am gift bearer. So if you have the Go Press and foil, it's very, very cousin related to the Spellbinders Glimmer. Yes. So everything that I say about Spellbinders Glimmer pretty much goes for the Go Press and foil. Yes. Okay, so now we have, let's pull some pieces out of here. So let's do this one. This is the orange one. And we're going to grab another piece of the green. May need to shim it, maybe not. We'll have to try it and see. I never start with my best one first. I start with one that's okay, because the first one will tell you if you need a shim or not. So there's a secret for you. Never start with your best stuff. Start with the It's like when your friends come over and they're serving like appetizers and stuff. You put the ugly appetizers out first so they don't have any expectations, because the people that are usually the first ones there are just there for the food. And then you bring out the good appetizers when all the, you know, good people show up. I never have parties, so you're not getting any appetizers out of me. Well, I'm glad I have you guys laughing. I'm glad I could be your entertainment for tonight. Okay. The hostess with the mostest. That's right, Cheryl. Just kidding. I don't have people come to my house. I'm embarrassed by my family. Okay. So because the solid hot foil plate, we want as much overfoiling as we can get. The point is to get all of that foil to transfer onto our paper from the solid plate. So you want as much pressure and heat as you can get with that plate. That being said, on the Gemini foil press, you still don't need to do it for 2 minutes, okay? You don't even need to do it for a minute. If you have enough pressure and heat, the timer isn't going to matter. So please don't leave things on your machine for 2 minutes. That's not a good idea. So let's see how this does. We do a little sneaky peek here. And as I pull this off, that looks pretty good. No shim needed. Looks like we have full coverage. So, hey, that's a successful transfer. You can't ask for anything better than that. So now we do all the other ones just like it. So I'm just going to do the few pretty ones that we have. I don't want to keep you guys on here all night long. All night long, all night. Okay, how did you guys feel about the halftime show. I know half of you who are around my age are going to say, loved it, killed it, second best show next to Michael Jackson, right? And the rest of you are going to say, not my kind of music. Okay, so we're doing solid black on the gold. Clicking the timer. I didn't watch the Super Bowl either. I just went to YouTube after it was done and looked up the halftime show. Right, Abraham? I know you were moving your butt. Yeah, but you know, it was like a 17-minute show, and I think Mary J. Blige did the best. She was amazing. Yes. Joyce said thumbs down. Cynthia said it was too hype, had my expectations so high. Cynthia said she got up and danced. I was laying in bed watching it while Leah was sleeping next to me, so I did shake my hips a little bit, but I couldn't move too much or I'd wake her up. Susie says, you can't please everyone, so A for effort. I agree, Susie. Yes. Okay, we are done blinking here. Now, this is that thick black cardstock, so this should work pretty well. Ooh, let's get on the glass mat here. Stay steady. There we go. Oh, hey, Marissa. How you doing? Hey, Carla. Carla's been busy making like 250 cards or something, she said. Okay. Everything is sticking to my new platform here. I'm going to definitely need to clean this when we're done. Okay. I'm going to put the next one on. Didn't I do a silver one? Guess I didn't. Well, we'll do gold on white. Hot, 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 hot. Where's my paper? Paper. Here it is. And I know I'm boring with the black and the white, but again, this is just for demonstration purposes only. I encourage you to get out your foil cardstock, your pearlescent cardstock, your metallic cardstock, even some glitter cardstocks will work and come out amazing. Okay, so let's do a little peek. Oh my gosh. You guys. Ah, so beautiful. Bow chicka bow wow. All right, we'll do one more and then we'll be done. Jennifer, I love you. This is the most beautiful plate. I love this one and the diamond plate. I'm obsessed with that diamond plate. I did a lot with the diamond plate. This is really cool. I am glad that Waffle Flower came out with a quality hot foil plate. That makes me happy. The gold ones were Gemini, but Blue Bonnet has the same type. Hold on, let me find it. She has it in a couple different colors. So here it is in orange. I know she has it in many different colors. So you just got to go to her website and check it out. I have some of her foils, but I don't have every single one of her foils. She has it in blue. Here it is in blue. So I have a ton of her foils, but I like all the different like designs that you can't find in other hot foiling companies. I don't want to have the same foils that I can get from Spellbinder. So I always pick out different foils when I order from her. There's a stencil? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to go look that up later. So I will link everything for you guys. You can get them. Spellbinders was having a sale. I don't know if they still are or not, which is where I got all of these from. And then, of course, the Pink Fresh Studio ones and the Waffle Flower. I'm sure you can pick those up at scrapbook.com. And a lot of the things actually are in my Amazon shop. And Amazon has a lot of the Pink Fresh Studio ones for a little cheaper as well. So when you are done having a round of foiling, what's going on there? And you get this on your foiling plates, or you get them on here, you can use a little bit of 100% acetone to clean that off. You don't want the nail polish remover that has conditioners, because that will cause a haze. So 100% acetone will wipe that off with a paper towel or cotton ball. Most of these things you can get from Spellbinders, scrapbook.com, or Amazon, you guys. So the Waffle Flower one, I'm sure, is at scrapbook.com. I will link everything down in the comments for you guys once we're done here. I don't know what color the haze will be. All I know is whatever conditioner they put in there makes your stuff hazy. All right. Do I have a Waffle Flower link? Hold, please. I might have a Waffle Flower link, because I think I did get stuff from them before. Uno momento, por favor. Because I have the Waffle Flower mat. I think I do have a Waffle Flower link for you guys. Hold, please. I do have a Waffle Flower link. Will you guys honor me and use it? Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, she beat me to it. She beat me. It's okay. She's awesome. T is awesome. And if you guys missed T's video, go and check that out once we're done here. Oh, Jen ordered it from them using my link. You're the best. And who else do we have for you guys? Oh, I'm sorry. Again, my fault. All right. Did anybody have any questions? Because apparently I missed a lot. And I'll just go through and show you these again. So we used the Gemini foil press in the beginning, and we got really good prints with the Gemini foil press. And I use the gold foil is Gemini foil press paper craft foil. Okay. And then we moved on. This is Spellbinders Opal Polish. We moved on to the Spellbinders machine. This is Blue Bonnet. We moved on to the Spellbinders with the same dies. I just wanted to show you guys the versatility using both machines, and both hot foil machines performed fabulously. So I didn't have any issues, but it does take some practice in using these machines, figuring out your shim. You know, really need to know how your die cutting machines work. And then we went and we did some negative foiling. So negative foiling is when you take that opposite piece of foil and use a solid plate and switch it over. Now the Gemini foil press does have their own solid plate, but you do have to shim it up with a few things. I'm going to give you guys, let me look that up for you real quick. I'm going to give you the direct Amazon link for that Pink Fresh Studios plate, because Amazon had it the cheapest. Oops. Pink Fresh Studio. Here it is, $20.88. Cannot beat that. So now that I've played with it on both machines, I can say, yes, it's worth $20. I don't think it's worth $35, but yes, I can say it's worth $25. And I just put the link on there for you yesterday. Ruth, I would contact Spellbinders. Mine was over 2 years old, so mine was out of warranty. You guys donated through PayPal, and I was able to get one discounted because I am on the Spellbinders design team, so I did get it from Spellbinders through you guys' PayPal link, because I can't go to Hobby Lobby and use PayPal. So yeah, I did. And on my video yesterday, when I did the unboxing, I do show how to tape the plates together, because that's a big question people ask me. And I do link the Cricut tape on there for you guys. So I want to show you guys, listen, don't be discouraged by hot foiling. It is a little more advanced than toner foiling, in my opinion. But when you can get beautiful results like this, and now that there's so many more companies jumping on the hot foil wagon, how can you resist such beautiful things? Your friends are not going to believe that you did this and made a card. They're going to say, did you buy that? And you're going to be like, no, fool, I made that. And then you snatch the card back out of their hands and you say, you don't deserve it now. But I know some of you, like Carla does cards for organizations. I know some of you guys have Etsy shops. I know some of you have businesses that you make cards for your businesses. So it is a lot of fun. There is some trial and error and a little bit of learning that goes with it. And if you've watched enough of my videos, you know I always make mistakes. Always. Always make mistakes. I'm always very transparent about my mistakes and show them to you. I don't do any editing in my videos. I don't cut anything out. I hold everything up to the camera so you can see how good or messed up it is. So just be very wary with some of the companies that are out there, because they'll be like, oh, look, it works. Okay, and then they don't show you. They just real quick flash out, or it's way down here and you can't see the mistake. So, you know, I always try to show you guys, okay, look, I messed this one up, but this is how we're going to fix it. And that just takes a little bit of cleanup, really. And there are some that I throw away, and I tell you guys, hey, I can't save that. There's no reason to keep it. Let's toss it. But very rarely do I toss anything. Most of the time, it's salvageable. Even this one. I'll just fix that. This one's really cool. That's my favorite for tonight. Even with the boo-boo. It's cool. All right, guys. Any questions before we say goodnight? Because I'm about to get that 2-hour swamp butt, y'all. I need to go pee. I don't know how people stay on for 3-4 hours. I can't. Don't understand it. And if you don't have the solid plate, and you still want to use your waste foil, whether you have toner waste foil or hot waste foil, don't forget Crafty Critta just came out with some beautiful colored toner sheets. You guys, use these on those, colored toner sheets. This whole thing will stick up. It's a lot easier to use the colored toner sheets, I'll tell you that. You can use these on the colored toner sheets and they will come out amazing. So keep that in mind. You want this whole piece of foil, leftover foil, to stick to your toner sheets. So it's okay. That's the only time Nancy's going to say it's okay to mix up your foiling products. Otherwise, you keep those children apart from each other. Crafty Critta toner sheets are the family reunion that everybody's allowed to come to, okay? Where'd my comments go? Oh, there you guys are. Oh, Child's taking care of the baby. And if you guys missed it, my butterflies are all glued and purdy now. I show how to assemble the BB's butterfly, 3D butterfly. And the glue is all in place. My wing's not going to fall off now. And it's so pretty. Isn't that nice? Michelle Bluebonnet is based out of Texas, so she's pretty quick. Again, she is a single businesswoman. So, and I'm assuming she has a regular 9-to-5 job, so I think this is her side gig. But you just want to message her. She'll message you back, tell her which foils you want. HS stands for hot stamping foil, so HS is hot stamping foil. And then I think it's TR is toner foil, which is toner reactive. So TR is what you want for your Mink machine or your laminator. So TRLM is toner laminator foil, and HS is hot stamping foil, and that's what I use today, is all the hot stamping foils. But she's very quick to respond and very quick to ship. You tell her which ones you want, she'll send you back the total, and then she'll accept your payment. I think she does like PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, I don't know. She does everything. And she'll ship it out to you, and it comes very, very quickly. And I just want to say to you guys, okay, everybody's saying she's so nice. She is. She's awesome. She's so fast. I don't know if you guys heard or not, but Melody Lane passed away. She was a YouTuber that I did follow. She does a lot with Cricut videos. Her and her son both got COVID. He's on her videos all the time too, Alex. They both got COVID, and she got pneumonia and COVID, and she did not, she didn't make it. So she just passed away. Her son did. He just got out of the hospital. So if you guys follow her channel or, you know, her Facebook or anything, just, you know, maybe send a little note to her family, a little message on there. I sent a message because I always thought she was one of those good YouTubers that always had a positive attitude. She was always very generous and always very nice. I did enjoy watching her videos. You know, I did learn a couple of Cricut things from her. I mean, I don't do a whole bunch with my Cricut, but there was a couple things that I picked up. And she's just, you know, one of those YouTubers we needed more of. So to Melody's family and to her subscribers, you know, our hearts go out to you guys, and prayers to you and your family for her. Yeah, she was young. She was young. Yeah. Her channel is Melody Lane. She had pink hair. She was, I mean, I would love to have her hair, but she did a lot of very thorough videos, a lot of things that I know a lot of you guys might be interested in. So she was the queen of Cricut, in my opinion. So yeah. Yep. All right, guys. I need to make sure Leah's in bed, which I'm sure she is because it's been awfully quiet. I do have to work tomorrow, but I wanted to show you guys the new plate. Thank you, Jennifer, for sending it to me. It just came in the mail, and it was perfect timing because I got all the new Spellbinders plate too. And if you guys are interested in purchasing any of these, if you could please use my link. I know I sound like a broken record, but I feel like sometimes people need to be reminded. They just kind of forget, and we get excited and we go shopping and we forget to use links, and then I get an email saying, hey, I used your link and I bought this, this, and this, and then I go, I didn't get any credit. Or people say, oh, I forgot to use your link. Is there anything I can do to get you credit? And unfortunately, the answer in most cases is no. If you forget to use the link, I'm out. All right. Thank you, guys. Good night, everybody. Hi, Vera. We're all done now, Vera. Good night, Michelle. Thank you, T, for helping. You're amazing. You guys go watch T's video now. Bye. Thank you, Jen. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Jen, I'm going to send you something. I don't know what, but I'm going to surprise you.